early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Ready, ready. Fight.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Jamin Davis on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Colts 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Let's go. Ready, ready.
They'll go for it. Love. That's taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Here's ready.
Here's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's good.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
1st and goal. Green Bay.
Lloyd will score. Touchdown, Packers.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Go. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And that is incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game. And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Yellow, ready. Yellow, pause red. Will green. White. Cut.
On play action, Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's going to be intercepted. And the Colts will take over here just past the 30.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
'60 Bobcat. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 60.
On first down, they'll start with Kittle. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Trap 60. Ready. 19 Tiger.
Throwing is Richardson. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10
Warriors,
at the
70.
46-yard line.
Come on. Set.
Richardson to throw. Throw here down the field. His ball incomplete.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Colts first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Second and inches.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
To throw, it's Richardson. That is caught at the 3. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. Now it is first and goal. Taylor. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they come up now second and goal.
Ready. 70 Lions. Ready.
Here's Richardson. That is caught by the tight end, Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's his third touchdown on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Colts are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pit him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready? Drill, 52. Check white. 50, green. Okay.
In motion, Reed.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
That's to Reed. He's got it. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down, Green Bay.
Blue, check. Ready. Hey,
In motion, Reed.
Ready.
A handoff running left, it's Jacobs. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
Commit red. Come on, set. 10 black. Yellow. Lining. Set.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Space to run. Inside the 20. And he's in! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. Oh, yeah. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ready?
3rd and a yard.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Richardson. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On 4th down, Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Tyler Warren. Touchdown Colts. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Colts draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Here we go.
In motion, Reed.
Yellow, 43.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready?
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Jacobs. He'll push forward for about a yard. The Forest up there brings him down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 45, white, striker, 3, red, yellow. Shot, 17, ready?
Now Love. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away. Back deep for the Colts, Anthony Gould. A good solid return as he takes it back up here midfield.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 19 charges, 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Now Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. And the Packers will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
At their own 45-yard line.
Set, hut. Come on, ready.
They'll run with Jacobs. Into space. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
His kick is good.
Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
19, Charger, 19, Charger.
Richardson. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the linebacker, Way Walker.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Ready. 52 blue. 10 cycle. Set, huh?
We'll go play action with Love. Rolling to the left. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. The man in motion is Watson.
32. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Green Jack. 43 rail. Hut, hut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That complete to Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
22 needle. Let's go now. Yellow.
In motion. Reed.
Yellow.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs.
Number 8, Josh Jacobs.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth 1st half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Shots. Here we go. Flex. Hut.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They made him brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Almost 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Drill. 50.
On 4th down, Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the 1st down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this 1st half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
strike. Set. Ready.
Now, Jacobs. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3.
He was brought in at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Down. Hut, hut.
Love to throw. The toss, left side, caught by his running back.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here we go. Set.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Hubbard outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
For the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready. Let go.
From the gun, Richardson on the run to the right. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. On the return, it's Doolin. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And for a team that didn't show a whole lot of fight in this first half, Mike, that's a heck of a way to start quarter number 3. Oftentimes, when the offense or the defense finds themselves struggling, it's the special teams that light a fire into these guys. And I'll tell you, that's a heck of a return to give this offense great starting field position.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. Throwing, Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Indianapolis.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Let's go. Viking 18. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now Richardson. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Ready, right?
Richardson gonna look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. At 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Anthony Gould. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The extra point is up and through. And the Colts are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
43 rail. Triple 38.
On play action, Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That is caught! And he'll be taken down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. That goes for 58.
That ball is dropped in a bucket, Mike. I mean, this defense, they continue to bring pressure with the variety of blitz packages that they have, but they're just not getting home. And as a result, they stress their coverage.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Here we go. Stack, go.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
65, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Dragon, 60.
On play action, Richardson. Ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it'll lead to a second down.
Cardinal.
A run with the former K-State product TJ didn't. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Got it. Ready? Set. Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
19 Tiger. 19. Trap 50. Trap 60. Ready?
Richardson to throw. That's taken in. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
Warrior 70.
At the 11-yard line.
Ready?
Give up the middle to Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
70 Lions.
Second down throw for Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll take this one in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Black Swat, 45, white.
In motion, Reed.
Fight, 97, ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Red, hut.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll get this one out to Jacobs. He's across midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 on the pickup. First down, Packers.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Love gonna give it to Lloyd. He's gonna be taken down at about the 30. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Set, hunt. 50, quick, 43 rounds. Ready.
Running is Jacobs. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Nick Cross will bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Double, 38, come on.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he's got another one. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Now it's McManus for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers are going to extend their lead. 35. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Doolin. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Real cool. They be on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm with it. Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown Colts. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Colts are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
42.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, break. Strike it.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Strike 60. Let's go. Set.
Jacobs will get it to start the 4th quarter. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
On the set.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Hey,
In motion, Reed.
22. Ready?
On 2nd down, Jacobs. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Now, faking the give. On the move left, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready up.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Fight. Next ready.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Ready, set.
Penalty yardage made this much easier to convert. They now face 3rd and 2.
22 needle. Ready.
Throwing is Love. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he will score! Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Colts. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This returnable with Reed. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 31-yard line.
Got it. Double 38.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On the bootleg, it's Love. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
At the 35-yard line.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Drill 52.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
29. Here's second down and 4.
Right. Here we go. Black 40.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
First and 10.
Let's go now. 43 red, yellow, 22. Hut.
On the ground, it's long. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and
9. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll come up for second and 9.
Set. 60 red. Shot. Set.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
They'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal. At the 3.
Second and goal.
Let's go. 33, yellow.
They'll try to run this one in. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
22 needle. Striker. 3. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And the Colts have just about sewn up this football game.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
On first down, they'll start with Kelly. He's to the 35. Look at him go! It's a big play when they needed it the most. That covered 91 yards.
Well, you talk about being able to flip the field. You won't find many longer runs than this, Mike, that don't end up resulting in a touchdown. He nearly took this all the way. That was incredible.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. Here's a run. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So as you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
So it's a win for the Colts. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.
Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something's taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a
I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked